We back. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Yo.
Seth DaChop, how you doing, my brother?
Bro, I'm enjoying it. Hey, I have to complain. Pollen count on my cell phone said 4,180. I got no words for that.
I feel bad for my people that have allergies, stuff like that. I don't have them problems. The wife, the kids, they're all feeling the pain of it. Eyes all puffy and swollen and stuff. I'm like, man, y'all okay?
You lucky, bro.
I think I'm immune to it because, I have to go outside and cut the grass and stuff, so I guess maybe I'm just immune to it. I don't know. Maybe when I was growing up, I was a outside baby, meaning I was always outside, always doing things, so I don't know. But I'm lucky and blessed not to deal with that because one thing in Atlanta, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, ladies and gentlemen. Mm-hmm. But one thing I'll tell you about Atlanta, when pollen season hit down here, I ain't never seen any pollen like this. Meaning this, if you're going to wash your car on a Saturday morning, because it was a nice Saturday, it wasn't super hot, but it was still nice enough, sunny and everything. You go and wash the car, detail it out, do the tires, the rims and everything, spit shine and everything. And then you go in the house real quick, get something to eat, drink, come back outside. It's covered with yellow pollen.
Yeah. Well, hey, it ain't nothing like, you know how it rains and everything gets washed off?
Oh.
It's like a yellow, disgusting sludge running down highways and streets and bruh, I don't know what to say. And I suffer. Ragweed kills me. I'm on 2 different antihistamines right now as I speak to you. No lie. 2. Hope I don't overdose on them. But let's move forward.
All right. Well, we here today, ladies and gentlemen, and first off, you see the topic, but we're gonna do a little bit recap about this week. This week was kind of crazy.
Okay.
And and it started from last Sunday. There was a war show.
What happened? The Source Awards?
Definitely wasn't the Source Awards. Wasn't on BET. Wasn't the Source.
Seemed like the Source Awards.
Oh no. But yes, man. Listen, a grown man got open hand slapped.
Okay.
I don't want to say no name because it's been talked about long enough. But the fact is that a grown man got slapped on the biggest award show in the world, right? Yeah, you can say they're biggest in the world.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the Oscars. Equal, I don't know.
Prestigious. It's up there. Oscars, Grammys, it's up there, right?
Yeah.
One of the top 2, whatever, award shows you will be part of. And it's a sad thing about it that it had to be 2 black men involved with it.
I think it only could have been 2 black men. I don't really think it could have happened with anyone other than black men.
Of course not. No. Facts. You know what? That is a complete fact. I'm not, this ain't got nothing to do about race, really. We ain't trying to make it sound like it's race. But that's a true statement and a true fact there. If the person would have slapped a white comedian in the face.
I can't even imagine it.
First of all, I couldn't imagine it either.
I literally can't imagine it in my head.
I mean, it can't happen. We're not saying it can't happen, but imagine like on that platform, that stage. But imagine this black man come on stage and open hand slap this white Caucasian man.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Whoever.
Steve Carey. John Kerry.
It doesn't matter who it is, right? And we all know, ladies and gentlemen, when a Caucasian person gets upset or they get hit, their face turn red. either they're embarrassed or because with the pain that happened, whatever happened. Could you imagine a black man slapping a white man on national TV in front of all these people in the world? And, of course, he didn't fight back, but the fact is that you can see the handprint still on his face. It's still there. Listen, the cops would have came out of nowhere and grabbed him up and threw him out.
I mean,
point blank, period. I don't care what it is, or arrested him. Like, I understand where in America where you can be assaulted in front of everyone and nothing happened to you.
Unless you're a man. Women can assault men in public and nothing will happen. I
mean, that's true. But I'm saying, forget the big platform that they're on and who the famous people are. When there's visible evidence when another man assaults another man, doesn't matter what happened is that person who assaulted that one person, they get arrested, locked down, shot, killed, whatever case may be. Point blank, period.
And
right?
It should be justified.
Just justified until you go into courts and then you go legal system. Do you want to press charges? Then no. From there, right? If they get arrested, okay, do you want to press charges? No. All right, then everybody be gone, bygones be bygones. But it didn't get to that point. This man slapped another grown man on national TV, happy black man, whatever, And then afterwards, the rest of the night, he been partying, dancing all night, dancing to his music like everything's cool. But anywho,
listen. Go ahead. I don't want to bring it up, like I say, because here's what I had. I had a long conversation with a person recently about this. What happened on the Academy Awards last week, a Grammy Award, whatever it was, I don't care.
Right, we'll watch it anyway.
That moment will be talked about in history books.
And then I think Questlove won a Grammy. Samuel Jackson won his first one. Now that's kind of suspect too. This man has made over 157 movies.
It's called an honorary. They gave him one because they admit him. We shorted you for years. I'm just saying that was supposed to be an honorary. Like, yo, bro, we sorry for dogging you for the last 50 years. You've been a good actor, so we straight, right?
Forever.
Yeah, we bad.
We bad. My bad. Here you go.
Yeah, it was a token. Like,
I'm just glad he wasn't dead when they gave it to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They do that. You know, even like the Hall of Fame, they wait to some people until they pass away. Now, hey, you want to give this person? And then kids got accepted for him. I'm like, no, you should have gave it to somebody who was live when you earned it.
Exactly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get off that for a moment.
Yeah, because we could be right, bro. I just want to say one thing.
Go ahead.
Two things. First off, it's been a lot of media attention on this. Number one, I personally think that he didn't want to slap him. He got wound up. So women, and this is for women. I know y'all always think I'm on women. Y'all really don't know how bad y'all messed up. Jada using her powers to control Will on national TV. Dudes did not take that properly. It's a huge divide right now between how men and women are looking at this. And even men are looking at this. But the lines are being drawn in the sand, and somebody's losing in the media on this topic. I just want to put that out, that Jada should have used her power in the bedroom, not on the national TV. She messed y'all up. Go ahead.
Over that being said, we'll move forward. We haven't spent about a good 5-6 minutes on this. But anyway, you see the topic here, ladies and gentlemen. The topic today is, what's more important, raising your kids or material items? Now, this topic came to me from one of our listeners. Actually, my older brother. Salute to you as well. And it was a topic that two famous people that we all know of. I ain't going to say the names at the moment, but I'm going to give you the story here. This lady said, yesterday I had to give up 3 of my cars. My reasons, morals, belief, and being a single mother. No support. I'm a mama. Okay. Then she's right below that. She said, I'm single, no support, no child support. Okay. And then, funny enough, the baby father, because they're not married, so the father of the kids, he replied, I pay $40K a year for my son's school. And he lives with me Monday through Saturday. Why would I pay child support? Laugh out loud. Now, Monday through Saturday, that's 6 days out of the 7 days of the week, right?
Basically.
So pretty much, he get to see her son on church day. And I doubt that she go to church that day, but just saying. It's just that one day she gets him. But she's put, first off, what she's doing is trying to use, I don't want to say shame.
It's shame.
It is, okay, yeah, it's shame.
It's shame.
Trying to, make it sound like she's so vulnerable right now. I had to give away my 3 cars. First off, ladies and gentlemen, let's be clear. How many cars, Seth Darchild, I'm going to ask you this question, my brother.
Okay, I'm listening.
How many cars can you drive at one time, sir?
One. Wait. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah. One.
One car at a time. Okay. All right, I just want to make sure, because maybe somebody may know, somebody I don't know.
Wait. Now I have to ask you twins.
Okay.
How many cars do you need?
If we're being real honest with, really one impossible.
No. This isn't smart, because she said she gave up 3.
3.
If I need a car, because I don't want to have to drive a full size SUV every time I go somewhere with the kids in the back, so 2 cars would probably satisfy my whole household for years. So that 3rd car, do you need 3 cars?
No, you don't. And the reason why I said one impossible, because I have one, wife has one. Now, if she didn't have to do XYZ, we can probably survive one car.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's two parents, one working, both working, XYZ, 2 cars.
But didn't she say she was a single mom?
Yes, this person says she is a single mother.
Person. Okay.
Right. So she led the whole conversation about her vehicles. So pretty much her vehicle is more important than her child, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because she was upset that she had to get rid of 3 cars. So, ladies, I'm asking, what's more important?
Wait.
Go ahead.
I thought she had more than one baby's daddy.
You know what? She may. I didn't do the research on that part.
Well, I mean, no, but there was another guy that chimed in on that.
I didn't read all of it.
Well, the other guy said that he gave her, he paid XYZ for the kids to go to school.
Yeah,
And that the kids were with him
Monday through Friday,
5 days out of 7. Also,
6 days. Monday.
6. I don't. So why would he pay child support? Also, I'm just curious. What if you don't have the kids? If you have the kids only on weekends, maybe. What kind of support are you expecting?
Because you think about this, you could have. If Monday through Saturday, you're not obligated to have your child, right? Or school, XYZ, whatever. You're not obligated to do pretty much nothing with the child Monday through Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing through Monday through Saturday where you're not able to work to maintain whatever finances you need to keep your 3 cars that you're so precious about, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
And why do you think that you have to get child support for not being able to fully watch a child all the time? Like, I think this is where men, get to see what's really going on out here. Like how the legal system is just. It's for both. If you're the breadwinner, then the system has a knife in the back.
Oh my God, nice way of putting it. Go ahead.
You know what I mean? You're halfway there. Like it's right there. All you gotta do is fall backward, and it's in your back. If you're the breadwinner in any relationship, male or female,
I don't even know if you have to fall back right now. If you breathe too deep, you start bleeding.
Matter of fact, if you achoo,
you gonna get cut.
If you sneeze, you're getting cut because the legal system is flawed.
Mm-hmm.
The child support system is flawed.
Okay.
Just point blank period like that. Just one, right there. And once again, these are 2 famous people.
Mm-hmm.
One's a model and one's a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But the fact is that this post got over 468 and 2 likes.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't go through all the comments here, but it's just like, really?
I'm pretty sure they chopped her up, though.
Some chopped her up. Some was like, girl, you need to get that money.
See?
But yeah, somebody wrote Monday through Saturday, ? So why do you need support?
Wait. Was that a guy, you think?
No, this one was a girl right here on this one. Well, the icon, we don't know because
Well, no, we're gonna give it a benefit. Yo, shout out to the women who are able to put 2 and 2 together and come up with 4. Thank you. Keep going.
Not Sunday school teacher. That's all.
So you obligated to do pancakes once a week? Yay, mom.
In this. Forget this scenario. Well, don't forget this scenario. There's men out there that I know that they pretty much do everything for their kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
They travel all over the United States for sports or whatever case may be.
Mm-hmm.
And regardless that they're at every game, they're at every gym practice, weightlifting, school activities, photo shoots, whatever, the man, of course, majority of the time, has to still come out of pocket. Even though he's doing X, Y, Z, and never at one time the woman be like, you know what? Because you're doing X, Y, Z for our child and all this time and you traveling here, you know what, this month I'm going to give you half of what, I normally get from you from the government. I'm going to give it half back to you just because.
Yeah. You could just reverse the payment. When I make that bank transfer, you could be like, yo, you Zelled me child support. Boom, boom, boom. I sent it back to you. It would be so nice for that to happen even once in a while.
Listen, I know it's like a low number, but I have never heard of a male or female ever getting money back from the child support. Like, you know what, this month, I'm going to let you have it this month. I never heard anyone say, you know what, my baby mom or my baby dad or my ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever, you know what, this month I'm gonna give back to them because it's their birthday month. I'm gonna let them have it.
Oh, or how about, oh, you know what? I just filed my income taxes and I got back $8,000, so you can have back your $400. Nope, never seen it. No. And I've been paying child support for 5 years, so listen, never seen it.
Listen, I know people don't pay for 12 to 18 years, and not one time as a common courtesy. Even though their other significant other, they may be in a good place now, where they both could be in the same place, same room together, hanging out, high fiving, just laughing, whatever. But not one time the other person was like, you know what? This month I got you. It's your birthday month, or just because. Here, I'm gonna not take it this month because I'm good. I got like you said, I got my tax return. I'm working.
Got a nice bonus at work.
I'm good. I don't need
straight.
your money.
I'm straight, bro.
I'm gonna get back to you because I know. Well, I don't care, but I know that you're going through it. But I don't care anyway. But here you go.
But you know what I have noticed?
What you have noticed?
This just for child support, I have noticed that the parent who never ever said, "Yo, I'm straight," will find a reason to come to you later and say, "I need more." So when they're good, they're straight, but when they bad, everybody I know has had that phone call. Can you do me a solid? Can you do me a favor? I need this. This is more expensive than I thought it would be. But when you was good, I've never seen it the other way around.
And I wouldn't say salute to this person here as the guy, like I say, he pays over $40K, XYZ, have his son or daughter, or son, and have him Monday through Saturday. Because this person is an artist. And if we all know, as an artist, musical artist, you have to travel. You have to be in the studio. You have to be busy to make your money.
Okay, so at that point, why am I even sharing custody with you? You can come by to see him or whenever you get an opening in your schedule. But why am I even inconveniencing the kid to send him somewhere that you probably aren't prepared to deal with? I mean, let's be honest. Just go ahead and give me. I don't need full custody. Hold on.
I mean, he probably has full custody.
No, well, she has visitation. I hope. But here's the thing. I want to put this in the universe.
Hold on. In most cases like that, when most men they have full custody of their child, it's probably out there. But for all the men I know who do have that, I never heard of them say they'll deny their child from seeing their mother, unless she is like in the courts, abusive, whatever. That's different. But I not ever heard where you can't see your child. No. Now, other way around.
You know what I have seen? And I've only seen very few men that have full custody of their kids. Personally, it shouldn't be so bad that the woman has to be an absolute monster for the guy to get the kids anyway. So that's a discrepancy up front.
Facts.
Why do I have to prove that you are absolute scum of the earth to get full custody, but you can get full custody because you have breasts? I'll never figure that out. But the few dudes who I have met in my life, I have seen the kids not want to go with their mama. Now, but I've rarely, and it does happen, but I have, when a lot of these kids, you go into your daddy house for the weekend, them kids be packed up and ready to go on Monday. On Friday after school. Oh, I'm going to my daddy house for the weekend. But the couple of guys who I know, like, you want to go spend some time with your mama? Those kids be like, no, I'm straight. Think about it. I've seen it. I hand on the Bible. But I'm sorry. One more thing before we go back and forth. Listen, the other part, when you say that she has full custody, you're right. I don't see dudes denying it because I don't care. If my ex had given me custody of my kids, I even told her, hands down, I won't put you on child support. If you give me my sons, you can walk away. No questions asked. You can come see them. We'll set up visitation because I'm not going to do that. If you give me my sons, you will not be on child support. You will be free to live your life and see your sons when you feel like it. Wasn't good enough. Just saying.
Damn, that's tough.
I made the offer.
And also, when he say that she's free, she don't mean that she's free as a mother of her kids. He's saying that, listen, you give me full custody of my kids. I don't care about child support from you. I got this, right?
Hold on. I
Go
want to
ahead.
clear.
Sorry.
When I said she was free, I meant that exactly the way it sounded. You don't have to give me child support. You don't have to take them to doctor's appointments. You don't have to provide child babysitting services. You free. I will handle everything. My mom can do it. My sisters can do it. If I will take time off work. When I say you free, you have no parental obligations outside of what you put on yourself. You come visit your kids when you feel like it. If you buy them some school clothes, thank you. If you don't, they're still going to have on Jordans and Nikes and Levi's and whatever shirts are currently in style. You're free. That's what I meant when I said it. You're free.
Okay, well, I mean, thank you for clearing out your own words, out your mouth, what you actually meant, right?
Okay.
Right, and that makes sense. Because I don't want people to think like, okay, whatever, bye. Like, we don't got to see you ever again. No. But you clarified it, so I'm good with that.
And that, yeah. I mean, that.
But the thing is this, the reason why, ladies out there, this is very important. Especially if you're a mother and you have nothing but boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for the first
7
years, okay, you can keep your boys, right? You can do X, Y, Z, whatever. But when it gets to
first grade, I'm sorry, I've thought about this.
Listen,
I know these answers for myself.
Hey, this is not scripted, ladies and gentlemen. This is off the top.
I've thought about these answers for myself.
So, with that being said, first grade, whatever, the boys need to be with their fathers.
Oh no, mothers. From 0 to 7?
No, I'm talking about afterwards.
Oh, after 7?
Yeah, after 7. Yeah.
I need my son.
The reason I said that because only a man can really raise a man.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying a woman can't. Women can do that.
No, they can't.
What I'm saying, Twin Zig is saying,
they can put a roof over their head and food on their plate, but they are not creating men.
I can't disagree, but what I'm saying that the fathers need to raise their boys.
Yes.
If this man here is saying, listen, I want to raise my boys because I know what it's like to be a man in this world. You always baby them. You always going to cuddle them and all this X, Y, Z. Don't yell, my baby's X, Y, Z, all that stuff. You're going to be so nice with them. But when they get to the real world, they won't be able to handle those things because they weren't taught it. Mm-hmm. See, with fathers, we understand that, you know what? I'm going to have to be the bad guy in this relationship, married or not, divorced, whatever. It doesn't matter. If I have kids, I know I'm going to have to be the bad guy, and I'm okay with that.
I mean,
I'm gonna be the harder one on you.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Yes.
I'm gonna love you.
Yes.
Definitely gonna love you.
Yes.
But I'm gonna make sure you're prepared to deal with this world. I'm not gonna be sitting trying to cuddle your feelings and X, Y, Z, because as a man, I know what it's like to be a man in this world, and no one cares about you
at all.
As little boys become young men, the only person really care about you is gonna be your father.
Mm-hmm. No. You know what?
I mean, mother care too, but I'm saying that.
No, you even got friends. If you probably got some real friends. You might have 1 or 2 real friends in your life that got your back 100. But that's it.
Your dad's gonna be the one to have your back. Your dad's gonna have your back because we understand what it's like to be a man out here in this world, and it's not easy.
No,
it's not easy,
and it doesn't. I'm sorry. Keep going. I'm feeling. I mean, listen. I hate to get in my feelings, but you know, I'm passionate about this subject because at 47 years old, because I'm an older dude. I said this yesterday, and I understand it. 5 years ago, I didn't understand what I now understand. But now that I can see the world for what it is, it's crap, right? It's bull stuff. The world is bull stuff. The black community is a bigger pile of bull stuff on top of the regular bull stuff. Our kids are not prepared for this world that they have to deal with, and it's coming it's coming to a head. This zit is about to pop. Is that disgusting enough?
You have a point. And I'll use this as a example, right? Mm-hmm. You know, prior to 2022, right? Okay. You know, when something happened in Paris, you see on social media, pray for Paris. When the little church cathedral got burnt up, pray for them and all that. When if something happens anywhere else in the world, you'll see people will change their Facebook picture, Instagram picture with the picture of the flag behind them, talking about pray for these people, XYZ, pray for the country, XYZ, right? Mm-hmm. And that's me. I'm like, that's a bunch of bull crap right there. I will not be doing that. Point blank period. Don't care because anyway. So now it's 2022 and there's a war going on in the world and all black people is being mistreated all over the world. Not just in America, all over the world. Mm-hmm. But I never have no one say pray for the black people over in Ukraine or Russia, whatever, to be mistreated. No one. I never see that. But we so quick to pray for everyone else. And that's what I'm saying, the concept as far as men raising their boys. Mm-hmm. Because we understand being a black man, first of being the man, one, but being a black man on top of that in America or in the world, period, no one cares about you. No one cares how you feel, XYZ.
Nope.
And this is for any fellow who's listening. If you're married, single, whatever, just sit back and think for a second. When's the last time your lady asked you, how was your day? Just think about that. Just think about, like, you come home from work, whatever, XYZ, you know what I mean? When the first time she say, how was your day? Not after she told you how her day went. Let me tell you what your kids did, or let me tell you what happened to me. Let me tell you about so-and-so, XYZ. When the last time your woman just came up to you and said, hey, babe, just checking on you, XYZ, how was your day? Think about that. Because that barely happens my way, and I'm keeping it a buck here. I'm biting my tongue over here.
Well, I will say I've noticed it more in my life, but here's the follow-up. People will say it.
But do they really mean it? Right.
And then they'll like, people have asked me, hey, how was your day? And when I stop to think about it, they've walked out the room. I'm like, well, it's pretty tough. I had some things. No, they was already gone. I'm like, well, I guess it was okay.
They only said it because it sounds nice to say it, but it also too, to add that, the follow up, even that, when people really ask you that question, how your day was, do they really care? Because you may tell them XYZ, and it might be something that you're dealing with in your relationship, and guess what? They still do it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, didn't I tell you that I don't like you when you do XYZ, but you still do it?
Oh man.
Because I'm telling you how I feel, how my day with XYZ, and I tell you about it, but you still do it. So therefore, you really don't care how my day was. And as far as on the flip side of that, ladies, one thing you need to understand that once again, I never say all, most men, when you tell us a problem about something, we're first thing we're trying to do is how can we fix it? How can we resolve the issue, and what can we do so you don't have to deal with XYZ anymore? Right? Problem solvers. If okay, babe, I'm gonna tell you, maybe you should try this, maybe you should do this, And if I start getting some things what you can do to help out, I don't want to hear no more. Because I'm not here to have a pity party. I got other million things I need to figure out. If I'm giving you, all right, baby, she doing this at work? All right, do XYZ. Well, then I don't want to hear it then. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't really trying to push the button about doing XYZ, don't bring it to me. Because I don't bring nothing to you that I know. I don't bring it because I know you can't fix it. That's number one. Because I know you can't do nothing for me about it. That's why I can't bring it to you. But if I do bring something to you, it's probably something I need you to do. I digress for a second.
Yeah, we might need to have a breakout session on that one.
Hey,
we might need to, because I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, listen, real talk. Me personally, this is Seth the Dark Child. If I have something, I'm only bringing something to the table I want help with. So you need to talk about your feelings. Listen, I only bring something to the table I want help with. If I don't think I can handle it by myself, we'll talk about it. If I can handle it by myself, you will never know it happened.
Facts.
So in my opinion, that's the majority of men. Any man that comes to you with a whole bunch of problems, he's been raised improperly. And that's why you should give us our kids. Because you don't want no whiny man coming to you all the time talking about, oh my God, I cut my thumb. Is it falling off? Nope. Then suck the blood off, wrap it up, and keep it moving.
Right.
So those the kind of men that are being raised. When my kid turns 7 years old, I need you to hush. Give me my son and hush. When he get hit in the arm with playing baseball with the baseball bat and it leaves a bruise on his shoulder, hush, I'll deal with it. Don't run over there, baby him up. Hush, I'll deal with it.
In most cases, too, ladies, you'd be shocked when kids, boy or girl, when they hurt themselves, first off, they're shocked. It's a shock feeling first.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, shoot. And then it's pain.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But until you go over them, until you say one word to them, are you okay? That's when the floodgates come. I just wouldn't, baby. When my kids were really small, the little kids, when they fall, and he fall, you say he bump his head. I tell you, don't say nothing to him. He'll bump his head, he'll rub for a second, look at us, we look at him, and he keep going.
And then you laugh, you like,
yeah, all right, boy. Then I come on like, all right, but you all right? All right, cool. But if you, that 1 minute, and they go boop, you like, oh my God, are you okay? Then they crying.
You know, the most helpful thing that I think came from my childhood and before was if it ain't bleeding or broke, it ain't a problem. As your football coaches used to tell, I know they don't say it anymore because these guys soft. Walk it off. And you'll be amazed at the kind of men who learned that as kids, that they actually the kind of men that y'all looking for, but y'all can't find anymore.
It's funny too, because our coach, when I was playing football, he used to ask you, are you hurt or are you injured?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We deal with injuries.
You do an injury. If you hurt, then you be all right. Suck it up.
Walk it off.
Yeah, you be all right. It's hurt or injured. It's two things.
We got real comfortable. We off track. I give you that. My bad. We got to go back to the material part of the topic.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry. But we had a good time here.
We did. But that's what happens when you don't let the men raise their kids.
Yeah.
Because think about it. If you're so focused about having your 3 cars, you're going to be more focused raising him, your child, that these material things are more important than family and everything else. Because you're more focused about having 3 cars, but not upset that you don't have your child. At least split. Have 4 days a week, 3 days a week, or something work out. Like, I wouldn't feel comfortable as a man where I only get to see my child 1 day a week.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good at all. It feels horrible.
Right.
This the one time you can get into how you feel as a man. What some of these ladies do to men with their children, yo, this is a sin.
And then on top of that, what it does that too is that when the father doesn't get to see their son or child, I'm gonna say son because I want to speak to the men because we got a lot of men out here are soft and weak, and women always crying. Who raised these men? Well, you did. That's why. Why. This bingo. You did.
In spite of my desire.
Facts.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm too into this right now.
Well, what happens is this: when the father is taken away and he can't really see his kid as often as he want, or if you move out of state, X, Y, Z, whatever. Mm-hmm. When the father do get a chance to be around his son, he has to go. He has to feel. He feels that he has to overcompensate. That's where the man comes in. He buying his son the most expensive shoes, the clothes, the video games.
I've made those
even
mistakes.
though he don't deserve them, but you wouldn't give them because you feel bad as a man that I'm not there every day to see you all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there every time.
I did that for a little while.
It's natural as a man because that's our gut feelings. You know what I'm saying? We're like, dang, I'm not there. So when I see him, make sure I do this and this and this. And then sometimes the kids don't really care about that.
Nope.
They just want you to be around.
Yep.
Like they like their phones, the games and stuff. But then they's like, Dad, I just want to see you more, really.
You know what? Actually, another thing that me and my son discussed was is not the materialism. It's not even the they want you to be around portion, which is important. It's the life lessons. Your son is going to run into situations and circumstances where he needs
a man's point of view.
Yeah, and it's not a phone call. Well, I'm just a phone call away. No. When you walk, when my son walks in from school, or my daughter, because I love girls too. I'm not gonna front that part. When they walk in from school and you see their face, and you be like, "Hey, yo, come here. What's up? What's going on?" Because you saw that. You were in the moment at that time in that place. You saw something that concerned your child, and you as a father, or I would say a parent, you were like, "Yo,
we need to talk.
Yeah, what's going on? Talk to me."
Yeah, you know what? Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go hop in the car real quick. Let's go for a ride real quick. Just me and you.
Exactly. And now, or no, let's go dribble some basketball. Let's go throw a football. And y'all ladies don't comprehend this. Y'all think we could sit down over a scone and a cup of tea? Men talk more about their feelings shooting basketball than we will ever talk about our feelings over a glass of tea. I mean, it's more feelings being discussed on a football field after I tackle you to the ground and slam the breath out of you than I'm gonna get from sitting on the couch with my feet up. That's not how we communicate. That's how y'all communicate. And that's how y'all try to communicate with our kids. And guess what? I know this from personal experience. The amount of stuff that my son has not told his mother that he tells me when we're throwing axes or shooting a bow and arrow or at the gun range, I could write a book about. She don't know her own child. I can guarantee you that because he's told me stuff she ain't never heard about. And it's probably vice versa. Right? So don't think y'all doing a good job. It's two people needed to do that job. But if it's not two people, then it should be my job as a man. You're not getting what he's giving out. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I mean, you hit on top of that right there. And wow, that was deep. That's real though.
So,
I mean, I was a boy at one point, and there's some things, conversation that my mom will never know that I might have had with another grown man. A conversation, to be clear. But you know what I'm saying? This is like, you take to the grave. I can't tell mom this. Because she's still a woman.
Exactly.
She's your mom.
She's still a woman. And
she's your mom. She's still a woman.
There's
something you just don't want to say or do, or just I respect because she's a woman. Like I guess that's your mom, but you don't tell mom everything. Sorry.
Some things, ladies, just like men, just like it's some things that ain't women's business. I mean, men's business.
Yeah, I know.
I've heard women talking. My brain started saying la 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 la. I didn't even need to know any of that. It's some things that ain't your business. It's just not your business.
And as far as young men, when you try to find and understand yourself, you kind of have a sense like I'm not going to come to my mom and talk to her about X, Y, Z.
She'll never hear.
Especially if I'm already in the real world dealing with women already, and I'm being treated a certain way or laughed at X, Y, Z. Yeah, she my mom, but she's still a woman, so she's gonna think the same way that these girls think. So I can't really confide in her neither.
Exactly.
Because one thing I learned that what women would do, even your own mothers, if you tell them about X, Y, Z, and you did something stupid or whatever at home, she gonna throw that stuff right in your face. That's why that little girl broke your heart because you.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you see.
Wow.
So at a young age, as a young man, you learn that these girls ain't loyal. I can't tell them nothing.
My mom never did that, but I got 3 sisters. You're damn right. You can't tell a woman, even the closest women to you, you can't tell them what's going on in your life because they'll hit you. Let them get mad at you one time.
They'll throw it out.
Yes, sir.
Something you think you try to confide in them. You think they're gonna. You be like, you be looking like, I can't believe you said that. Like if you was a man, I'm punching you in the face because you're a woman. I can't do nothing.
Got sold straight out, so betrayed.
So with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is why it's so important for fathers to be in a kid's life. And women, ladies, if you have boys, if you have young boys that you're raising, more than likely they should be living with their dad as they get a little bit older. And I'll be front. If me and my wife was separated and my daughter started getting to a certain age, I'm gonna talk about some stuff. But there's some things I just can't. I'm a guy. I don't know how to raise a woman. I can tell you what me as guys, what we're gonna say to you to get in your drawers and X, Y, Z. But everything else stuff like that, your mom's gonna teach you that because she's a woman. I can't raise a woman. I can tell you the concept of how men think, but I still can't raise you how to be a woman, right? Yeah. I can only tell you how I want you to be or how you should treat a man, but at the same time, you still need your mother to do X, Y, Z with you. But my son, give me him. I'm gonna give him the black book, the red book, everything. No one cares about you. Don't play that now. They baby you now because you're a little boy, but once you get older, they're gonna be like, oh, you're acting like your daddy. What does that mean? Now you do. Now your sons have a complex. Like, what's wrong with my dad?
Oh my, yeah.
See, that's a whole nother topic. Let me chill out.
We still got to talk about the materialism. But you're right. I just want to add what you just said.
Yeah,
ladies, when y'all raise y'all son, y'all might not see it, but my opinion, the way I've seen it, women look at boys as dogs. Everybody loves a puppy. Everybody loves a puppy. But when that puppy, for some magical line in the sand, goes from being a puppy to a dog, a lot of people scared of dogs. A lot of people don't like dogs. You can go to the vet. You can go to the pound right now. There are very few puppies in the pound. All you see are older dogs, right? Nobody wants the older dogs. Ladies, that's how I as a man think y'all treat boys. Everybody loves a baby boy, but once he get about 7, 8 years old and he's turning into a full grown dog, oh, y'all hate those dogs. Y'all like puppies. I see it as a man, but I'm sorry. I just want to end it because we could keep talking this. It's a breakout session.
Right.
But let's go to the materialism part.
Yes.
Now, this is going to get dry. For me, I'll be just throwing dry numbers at people because this is facts over feelings when it comes to materialism, right? How come it seems that these children aren't anything but dollar generators for women, in my opinion, when it comes to certain child support aspects? Brittany Renner did not have a baby with PJ Washington because she wanted to have his child. She didn't do that because it was love. That's not a love child. My opinion is
money child.
Exactly. She did it for the bag.
Ching ching.
You know, why did Will marry? I mean, why did Jada marry Will? She didn't marry Will because she loved him. He
was second best.
And she gave him 2 kids because she had to make sure that she cemented the relationship with him. But look at how she's raised those kids. This is my opinion, but Jada is never getting Parent of the Year awards from anybody. So why are Willow and Jaden even alive? They weren't love childs. That's materialism. She did that to secure the bag. She's still with that person right now because it's better to have somebody than not have somebody. But the person who she wanted to be with, he's gone.
Oh man, real quick, I'm sorry. I got to speak on this.
Okay, Lord have mercy.
Here's the only thing I want to speak about it. Tupac died or killed, murdered, was in 95, right?
He left us, and I still heard about that. Tupac, you my boy.
Right. Jada and her kids. Jada had her kids after Tupac was dead because, Will never got married, then they had kids, XYZ.
Willow is 21 years old.
Okay.
That's important.
All right, I got to do the math here. The point I'm trying to make is
Willow's 23. That means she would have been born in 1999.
Okay, so still after.
I know it's a reason. I know where you're going. I want to make sure we got that number.
Right. Say. Listen, side note, if you have any questions about numbers and stuff, this is the guy you need to speak to. Seth Darchild. He is phenomenal with numbers. Trust me. This money man, finances, he's the man. But anyway, what I'm getting at is this. Real quick, as I get off this. The fact that Willow wrote a letter to Tupac talking about her mother needs, I remember, miss him really a lot, XYZ.
Did they say how old she was?
I don't care how old she was. The point is this. As a man, how would you feel that your daughter came out, your daughter.
I know what I'm saying.
100% all you. Just a woman's side of it, but that's your baby. Mm-hmm. She writing a letter to a man that she had never met.
That died. He died in 96. You know that, right?
Yeah, he Biggie died in 95. But anyway, okay, no,
he died in 96. Biggie died in 97.
Okay. R.I.P. to both of them. The point I'm trying to make is this, ladies and gentlemen.
5 years.
What kind of relationship is Jada having with her kids where she can tell her kids about old past flings? And now you think it's okay for my daughter to write a letter to a guy who's dead or supposedly dead, right? But for mommy's not happy.
Listen.
Like, I would have burned the house down. Like, you know what? You got to go. Your mom got to go. Now, Jaden Jr., how you feeling, son? You want to go with them too? Because this ain't going to work. Because I'd be damn as being provider, protector, leader of this household. You're going to be writing a letter to some other guy who's dead or you're not right? I'm your father.
Why does my daughter even know this man's name? And he's dead. It ain't like it's not like she's sneaking out of the house to meet up with this dude at the Costco.
Or he like Uncle Pac or nothing like that, or Grandpa Pac. No!
He died in 96. Willow would have been born in 1999. He was dead 3 years. And she had to grow up and get old enough to learn how to write. Let's assume she was 5, 6.
Yeah.
Willow was 6, Tupac would have been dead almost a full decade before she learned how to write, before she wrote that letter. 6 years old, maybe. I'm just guessing, right? He's been dead a decade. You still carried around enough feelings for somebody who has been dead a decade that you got my damn daughter writing a letter to him talking about mommy needs to be happy. I will have, and I'm rich, I'm Will Smith. I will have you what's the word? Not exported. I will have
deported. What?
Deported. And you an American citizen. I will pay a INI agent or ICE agent to come to the house, put a black bag over your head, and deport you to Costa Rica. Because we're done. You done with America, we're done. Sorry, I'm a little bit carried away there.
Listen, I just had to put it out there. But it just is just the simple fact that is the simple fact that women, like, that's you raised this girl.
You did this.
You did that. That's one thing I can say 100% sure.
You did
Willow, Jada did that. Not Will Smith.
Nope.
Jada. Because he didn't like the man. And we're going to talk about how he probably said XYZ, whatever. But we know for a fact we didn't like him. He was intimidated by him. But the fact that your daughter wrote a letter to him so your mom wasn't happy, I have a problem with that. And that's only because of the woman. And it goes back to the main topic. Our main thing is men need to raise their kids. But
bruh,
let's go ahead and give material things. Sorry.
I just wanted.
She was 11 years old when she wrote that.
11.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Wait, that didn't look like an 11-year-old. 11 is like 5th grade. That was a poor quality. Y'all might need to send her back to certain schools or classrooms because.
Yeah, she's 11 years old. She was 11 years old. It says here.
Bruh, did you see that letter? I thought it was a 5 or 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay, 11. Tupac would have been dead for 13 or 14 years before she wrote that letter. How is it that Tupac died in 1996? God rest my hero that I love, Pac. And we're having a debate in 2022 about the relevance of his relationship with Jada. She for the streets, bruh. Will, you don't know me. We've never met. I've been a fan for a long time. I ain't liked everything, but I've liked enough. And as a man, I would tell you, bruh, it's okay to realize you made a mistake. She's for the streets. You really, 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 really hope that she wasn't, but she is. So let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Bruh. Let it
Frozen,
go.
let it go. Let it go. Let her go. You can get anybody who you want, bro.
I don't even know if that, because, bro, you might have messed up your chance on getting anybody you want.
Yeah,
because 2 weeks ago, you could have had anybody you wanted.
Yeah, because like you said earlier in the conversation, men and women were completely divided. Mm-hmm. I was happy to see that a lot of women were like, yeah, what he did was some clown stuff. So it was definitely glad to hear a woman echo like, yeah, that's some clown stuff. So yeah, you got women saying that you some clown, and then you can do it at that point now. Because I can see a guy, you know, he just hating. You're a guy, you won't understand. You ain't got $1 million. You won't understand. But when a woman say you a clown, yeah, bro, it's gonna be tough for you in the streets. Because who's gonna respect you at this point now? What man gonna respect you,
bro? No, listen.
Like,
do the real hunt upside the head math, bruh. You worth millions. You making millions. Millionaires don't fight. There's no woman on the planet worth you losing millions of dollars for because somebody told a joke at her. That's what lawyers are for.
And look, hold on, real quick. We tore this topic up.
Oh, yeah, we all over the place.
But her hair condition, I get it. She can't grow her hair. Is she gonna die? No. There's a lot of people in the world going through worse health conditions in the world.
I don't know. I don't call BS, but I almost call BS. Have you seen her low haircut? Where is it not growing?
I don't know.
I mean, bro, they done did like 3. Bro, this is the most analyzed head on television right now.
They broke it down.
Bro, I done seen somebody doing a slow pan all around her scalp. Wherever she has low growth, alopecia, whatever, it's hard to find because that low haircut she got, she's rocking that low cut. that looks pretty good and it's pretty even.
And that's my argument there. It's like, let's be clear. I didn't know she had a health condition until after the fact, but she looks good with the bald head. I don't like her, but it's like, okay.
It's still a nice low cut.
It fits well with her. You understand what I'm saying? Because my thing is this. If she, let's be real. If she really had a problem with her hair being bald, she'd have put a wig on. Exactly. That's what most people do. When a woman is not happy with herself, she will do something to make herself compensate XYZ. So if she had a problem with her hair being bald, she would walk around bald headed. She would put something in her head.
Exactly.
Now, if she did have a problem with her being bald headed, then what she's doing, she's looking for attention.
That's it. She's drawing attention to it herself.
Ding dong, bing bong.
I mean, she looks like a damn Vulcan from the early Star Trek movies. But let's be real with this. I'm gonna say this to Jada, for real, boo. If you really want to be you, for real, if you want to draw attention to alopecia, why don't you get the barber to put some lines and give you some edges and shape that junk up? Because it'll be on point. Instead of just cutting it off, go on and get
listen,
get that line crop.
We done lost right millions of people in the last 2 years based on this pandemic and everything else out here.
Wait.
And we done lost millions of people within the last 2 years on this pandemic stuff here. And people made a lot of jokes about it. And no one getting slapped around this. And that's a real situation going on. I have the least empathy on someone who's millionaire, almost a billionaire, with the combined resource together, that you can do whatever you want when you want.
Literally.
I mean, listen to this.
Nobody has
Chadwick, we said in the last conversation, Chadwick passed away and he didn't tell no one that he had cancer besides his immediate family. They knew. He went out like a G. Granted, we miss him. Wish he was still here. If we can trade somebody, I'll trade his ass right back in the world.
That's mean. I don't know, but I feel
I ain't saying nobody. I say we can trade somebody back. I'm not saying who's. Yeah, I'm just saying if we have him back, we love him back.
We swap some people out.
We'll swap some people out. I didn't say who I'll swap out. I just say I'll swap him back in. But the point I'm trying to make is this: he could have made it about himself and had the whole world looking at him, feeling bad from XYZ, whatever.
He went for no sympathy.
No, he did exactly what he would do. He solidified his legacy as a Hall of Famer, best actor of all time, whatever you want to call it. He's up there. All right, enough of all that. The point, but that letter was something that hit a nerve when I saw that letter. That letter hit a nerve. I'm like, yo, she got her butt kicked. Her mom got her butt kicked.
And we'd have been done up out of this house.
Like, you know what? I'm okay with it. We're gonna divorce. I'm okay with paying. I need to get free from that situation. Because one thing I don't want to hear in the future or in a couple weeks that Will Smith did XYZ. I'm just gonna lay it there. I'm not gonna put nothing in the atmosphere. I pray the most that he finds the mental help that he needs. Also, I'm a big salute out to Chris Rock. I wish he wouldn't have swung back or pushed him or kicked him in the back or something, but I get it and I understand. Salute to your brother. He held you down. Tony Rock, salute to him as well. But
in fact, there's 8 others out there. Good Lord.
You saw the video.
That's a lot of brothers
he
might
said,
be looking for you.
You know, it's 10 of us out here now. Yeah, he said, I'm on Tupac for the rest of the year.
I ain't even gonna get on this. Now, I'm glad you brought up Tony Rock. Listen. Everybody thought that Will took a beating on the August Alsina thing. Nah, what you don't understand is people saw you at that red table, and we all were on your side. Like, we know she's a dark Sith. You know what I'm saying? We knew she was a dark lord of the Sith. We let that slide, and I say we as most black men. But what you did, you declared war on a comedian. Bruh, did you see? Remember when Corey Holcomb went off on Kevin saying, and Kevin said, "I ain't saying nothing. I ain't stupid enough to get into a flame war with a comedian."
You got to be better.
Bruh, you declared war on all comedians. You got Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley, and that's just the big names. Your name, you and Jada are. Bro, your career might not survive this because
you're gonna be on button everyone's joke.
The shoot, bro.
And then he talking about disrespect. Oh man, you heard what Tony Rock said?
You ain't seen nothing.
Oh, he went in. He said, "For that B."
Oh.
So what you gonna do now? What you gonna do now, Will? You gonna smack everybody now? Because right now, Deuce is ready. He wants you to pull up on him.
Bruh, slapping a bruh, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather slap a rabid dog than slap a comedian, bruh. Because at least a rabid dog might bite me and kill me, but it'll be over with. These guys ain't got to let it go. And some people way better with, some people, I'd much rather fight some of these dudes than get into an argument with them.
A comedian, yeah. And the fact that people will say this to them, well, comedians didn't know when to cross the line. What? That's their job.
They live over the line, damn it.
Right. Right. Didn't you know Dave Chappelle had somebody quit Netflix because what he said on the show? He walked out her job because of that. But he don't care. Listen, it's called freedom of speech. But the thing is this, if you didn't do anything to put yourself in that predicament, guess what? It wouldn't been there.
Yo.
If she didn't have her entanglement, none of this would be a problem.
Bruh. I just realized it's one person it's one person who I hope don't have nothing to say.
Who?
And if he say something, it'll probably be the worst. It'll be the best thing I hear in years.
Who?
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, I was telling my friend that. Listen, if Dave Chappelle, imagine if his show was still going on right now, because his show is
he can do a stand up.
His content was based on what was happening at that time frame. Everybody loved that Bill Cosby. Everyone loved that R. Kelly, Lil Jon,
Juicy Smollett.
Everyone, everything. His content would have been current. You don't think he don't got nothing to say about Will?
Oh my God! If he go in,
he would have did the whole skit on him.
Oh.
Like, come on, man. Like, what you doing? Because and my thing is this: Will is also a comedian as well. He's in entertainment. If you look at the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the original one, not the one, the gangster one, the original one, it was all comedy. It's family entertainment. There's a lot of jokes in there.
He went off a lot. I mean, he went off on Uncle Phil.
He was a rapper who turned actor. Come on now.
I just want to say one thing. Then we're gonna let Will go. But Will, my friend, you know what the absolute worst thing is about everything that we're talking about?
What's that?
One of his first songs was called "Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble." That was the name of the song, man.
About to Google it right now, baby.
That was the name of the song. "Girls Ain't Nothing But Trouble." Will, did you even you knew this 30 years ago? You knew this. What else is it?
Oh man.
That's your first album, bruh.
Parents don't understand all that stuff. Mm-hmm.
It was because it was with the I Dream of Jeannie theme song. I'm like, sorry, homeboy, don't mean to bust your bubble. Girls of the world ain't nothing but trouble. and look where you at, dude.
The irony in that. The irony in that. One of your songs you created decades ago, multiple decades, is come to haunt you now. But yes, I know we got on a little tangent here. We sorry, but it kind of goes hand in hand. Listen, we'll end on this. Me and Seth the Dark Child do agree that families need to be together.
They do.
Men and women should be together.
Mm-hmm.
Now the legal part, married part, the legal part, no. Now you can still be together without being on that marriage thing. Well, legal part. We should be together. We should be raising each other. Women, when men are speaking to their kids, hush up, mind your business, walk away.
Yeah. Because
the one thing you can't do is cause division between you two when I'm trying to discipline our kids. Because I'm thinking about their future. I know what it's like to be a man, or well, not a man only, and a black man, and how to handle things. Mm-hmm. And if I'm being hard on my son or trying to make him sturdy or whatever, it's for the betterment of him. Because in the real world, no one cares about us.
Yep.
Point blank serious. Point blank. Listen, I'll say this. A woman had a child. He raised him up, 18 years old, out in the street. He didn't do what he's supposed to do. Now he's back in the house with the mom, adult now, and he has kids of his own. At the same time, she trying to get him back out the house because she don't want no grown man laying around the house. If you did or had the community do what they're supposed to do when he was young, he would never come back.
Nope.
He'd been too prideful to come back. Now get it. Shit happens as men. It happens. But going back home to my mom was my last resort, and I was probably there for about a week or so, and I was gone.
Yep, getting back to your mom's house is the last stop before I end up on the street.
There you go.
It is not my best next option. I rather sleep on the couch at my boy's house than have to go back to my mama.
I would rather pay for a Lifetime Fitness or a Planet Fitness place with them open 24 hours, sleep in my car for those time frame before I have to really go back and be in my mama's house.
Exactly.
But that only happens if the young boy is raised a certain way. When a young man is raised a certain way and he feels comfortable, I'll just go back to my mama's house. That's the problem right there. You should have the conviction like, I ain't go back to my mama's house. Hell no. Nah.
It should make you feel sick in the pit of your stomach to move back in with your mama. You should be in the bathroom, dang on there hurling into the toilet at that thought.
Because once she don't want you there, she gonna take you in for a little bit. But as long as you're there, you're gonna start hearing comments. All you do around here is laying around the house all day. And
it's getting worse and worse.
Because you're a grown man at that point. You're not a little child no more. It's a little child. She'd cuddle you. She'd love you. Oh, it's okay. As a young grown man, you need to get out. You're a man now. Hey. I don't be take no care of no man.
Hey, the difference between a puppy and a dog. Keep going. I'm just saying, that's it.
That's it. So, yes, we need the families to work together, and it's for the betterment of the child. Stop worrying about these material things like money and cars, because at the end of the day, you just let me know you only care about yourself, not about your son that you're trying to raise, that you only see once a week, which is a Sunday.
Yep.
I don't know how, as a woman in the world, not shaming her for even saying that.
My God.
Girl, you only see your child one day a week?
That part.
Do you even pick him up from school? Do you drop him off at school? Do you anything?
Bruh.
But you know.
On the other hand, now I'm about to get in trouble. This is a funny looking chick. Is she? Have you ever looked at her face?
And the person we're talking about, we can tell you now, is Black China.
Of course.
She's the one to make this statement out here. But continue, though.
I'm just saying, have you looked at her face, though? It's odd. I'm starting to, is she special ed with that face or something like that? What is going on?
She's trying to have the little Asian type of look. Her name is Black China. But I mean,
she's unpretty.
Listen, it's called Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head. She's put together. She is put together all the way. From the hair to the makeup to the eyelashes to the everything to the butt. She's not real.
So I wonder what
she's like blow up.
I wonder what her kids look like, because listen, I don't want to know.
Listen, you saw a story about the guy in China that married a beautiful woman, but she had surgery. But her original self, she was ugly, and all his kids were ugly. Like, why are my kids looking like this?
And I'm really curious. Listen, anyway, bro, that's so much.
Yeah, that's so much. We chopped it up already. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into Dachopteam. I know we kind of got off the top a little bit, but this is what we do here in the barbershop. This is the conversation we had.
Yeah, we start.
This is how men talk. And of course, I'll keep saying this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of the show, call in, be a guest, let us know. We'd like to have you on the show. Like to hear your feedback, whatever case may be.
Yeah, the stronger the opinion, the better.
I'm Twin Zinc.